When I was a kid, I always said that I would retire from Wall Street by the time I was 30. When this ridiculous boast came to fruition in 2008, there was an unfortunately wide spread between the fantasy and reality. Instead of tens of millions in the bank, I had tens of thousands of debt. During my mid to late 20s, I was on track to own one of these behemoth mansions and manifest my destiny as a one percenter. There are a million different kinds of brokers in this world. My job was sexier than any of them. I had the job that every investment banking, stock brokering, financial advising, cocksucking wannabe carny on Wall Street dreams about. Institutional trading.
Did you read about this? $45 billion a month now, the Fed's buying in mortgage-backed securities. It's unbelievable. So the $40 billion a month in treasuries wasn't enough. Now they're buying all these toxic derivatives. But doesn't that bother you? Well, now effectively you own these toxic derivatives. I mean, you know, it's unbelievable. They're mortgaging our entire future. Don't you care about that?
I was an over-the-counter institutional electricity futures broker. It sounds sexy, right? I didn't go to work every day. I went to war. I negotiated the shadowy and unregulated markets that banks and large energy companies trade in. I was 6'7", 300-pound plus giant, single malted and cocaine frosted, wantonly aggressive and ultimately doomed to explode in a supernova of narcissism. They called me Enron. Since electricity is a fixed cost in everything that consumers buy, I got a little bite out of everything everyone bought on the East Coast of America. Did you even feel my hand in your pocket? When the crash hit, there was a seismic shift in the American dream. My dream shifted in front of the camera. On the long and painful road to screen stardom, one of my first stops was as a reporter for NJ.org.
Hello, this is Liam McDermott with NJ.org, and we are here in beautiful Zuccotti Park, where every day is Halloween.
I really thought I knew my stuff.
They lend it to the 22 primary dealer banks.
I had traded Fed funds, sold derivative market data, and was one of 12 members on the most prestigious electricity desk on Wall Street.
The Federal Reserves are owned by all the big banks.
The Federal Reserve is not a publicly owned corporation. There are no shares.
It's a privately owned corporation.
No, it's a government. It's a government entity.
The governors are assigned by the president, but it's a private corporation. If you don't believe me, look at John L. Lewis versus the United States of America, sir, and you will find.
I couldn't believe that this hippie had the balls to argue with me. After I got done ripping through him and the rest of the unwashed masses coalescing at Zuccotti Park, I sent a YouTube clip out to everyone that I knew. The next day I got a call from my mother. "Have you ever Wikipedia'd the Federal Reserve?" she asked. It turned out that this particular hippie was right. Some moments of enlightenment are more brutal than others.